everybody, welcome back to Crochet by Landry. In this video today we are going to make some single square coasters. These are going to be great for spring because spring's on its way, so I thought it would be fun to make some, and you can make them in many different colors. So grab your Red Heart Super Saver yarn and your pattern off of yarnspirations.com. I'll put the link down below, and once you've got your supplies, let's get started. Okay everybody, let's get started making our square coasters. So what you're going to need is a 5.5 millimeter hook, some scissors, yarn needle, your yarn. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver in blue. And the pattern, if you want to follow along, I get it off of yarnspirations.com. I'll put the link down below so you can follow along. Once you've got your supplies together, let's get started. Okay, to get started, we're going to start off with a slip knot. And you're going to chain 4 to begin. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put a slip stitch in the 4th chain from your hook to form a ring. Just like so. And what you're going to do is you're going to chain 3 to get started. So 1, 2, 3. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put 2 more double crochets in the center of the ring you made. So then you have a total of 3 double crochets. Your chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Now to make a corner, you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to put 3 double crochets in that hole that you made. That was 1. This is 2. This is 3. And that's your first corner. And then you're going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over and do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. That's the second corner. Let's make the third. So it's going to be chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And to make your 4th and final corner, just chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 you made. So you start at the bottom, so 1, 2, and 3, and just slip stitch into that top chain to finish off your round 1. Okay, for round 2, what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch in the next 2 double crochets and then slip stitch into the corner. So 1 and 2, and then slip stitch into that corner to start your second round. Then chain 3 to begin. 3. Now put 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And remember that chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Then you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to put 3 double crochets back into that corner. So 1 and 2 and 3. That's one corner. Now you're going to do the same thing in the next corner. No chaining in between. So 3 double crochets in this corner. That was 2. And then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 more double crochets back in that same space. 2 and 3. So go ahead, do the other 2 corners and slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 when you get back to the beginning. And once you make it back to the beginning, I will meet you there and we will move on to the next round together. Okay, did you finish round 2? If you didn't, just pause the video and catch up. So we're going to move on to round 3. And we're going to slip stitch all the way till we get to our corner like we did the previous round. It's always best to start in a corner. So just slip stitch till you get to your corner. Then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to do the same thing you did in the previous round. So put 2 double crochets after your chain 3. And then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 more double crochets back in that same space. 1, 2, and 3. Now to get to the next corner, you're going to have to put 3 double crochets in the space in the middle, just to get your hook over to the next space. So just 3 double crochets, no chaining necessary. 3, and then we're just going to jump to the next corner and do our 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, and then our chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then our 3 more double crochets in that same corner, 2 and 3. And that's how you do a corner and then the space in between. So do the remaining piece and I'll meet you back at the beginning. Okay, let's do the last and final round. So in the previous rounds, we just have to slip stitch to get to the corner. So just slip stitch in each stitch until you get to the corner. Then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then put 2 double crochets. And remember that chain 3 counts as a double. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then put 3 double crochets back in that same space. 2 and 3. And then you're just going to do 3 double crochets in the space in between these 2 spaces right here to get to your corner space. So just 3, that's 2, and then 3, and then 3 more in the next space. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. And then you're going to do your corner, and then you're going to do the same thing in the spaces here and along the other sides all the way around till you get back to the beginning. And once you get back to the beginning, I will meet you there and we'll finish off our square together. And there you have it, your granny single square coaster. Now, once you've gotten back to the beginning, you're going to slip stitch into that chain 3, and then you're going to fasten off, trim your tail, then you're going to weave your end in. I just like to weave it into the back stitches on the opposite side so it's not seen and it doesn't look messy. You just trim your extra. Okay, and there we have it. And there we have it, everybody. We made a cool little single square coaster for spring or whatever season. So don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, and I will see you next week for more crochet fun.